Here we are, and welcome back to another YouTube video. This is going to be super exciting for me to actually share all this knowledge with, so to said, people who may not know about the knowledge of the BOGO. So journey with me as we talk. Alright everybody, so this one's going to be a little bit different. I decided to walk a little bit and explain all this because there's not very much happening per se in this video other than just knowledge. So I figured let's just do a little bit of walking and let me talk to you. So the thing about BOGO is, what is it? So we all should know BOGO is buy one get one. Now it's either sometimes half off, sometimes it is fully off, or sometimes it's like 25% off. So for G Fuel, from what I've experienced, is buy one get one free. Now there is times, like I said, in other companies and such where they'll do like 50% off the next one or something, whereas I haven't really seen that with G Fuel, so we're just going to leave it at that. It's usually buy one get one free. Now the reason that's important is because you buy one tub, you get two for the price of one. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. So that's what BOGO is. On to the next point is, can you use rewards points and discount codes and other stackable things with your purchase? The answer to that is no. And the reason the answer to that is simply no is because BOGO itself is its own discount code. So whenever you put that BOGO in there, and that's what you're buying, as soon as you enter the BOGO, it applies its own BOGO discount code. So there's that. That is why you can't use points. However, that would be kind of, I don't really want to say OP per se on being able to use points, because you gain points as you buy stuff. You know what I mean? You're gaining points as you're buying stuff. So for me, it's just a factor of, that would be really getting over on the system at that point. Now the next one is going to be, when does BOGO happen? So BOGO usually happens every holiday, most of every holiday. If it's a big holiday, like maybe a government holiday, that's also when it could happen. 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, things like that. However, it can happen more. National Gamer Day, if they decide just to turn it on because of maybe Mark Anthony's can gets released, so they decide to do, BOGO cans or something. I don't know. Whatever they decide is when they decide to do it. Just know that it's usually important days, things that have significance. So next thing would be with that is, how long does it last? So BOGO usually lasts around enough time to get a sip. So today's video is brought to you by, we have some berry bomb here. This is berry bomb. It is pretty delicious. I think this is a phase berry reskin, and I don't think I've ever actually done an official review of this on my channel. So it is what it is. Cheers everybody. This is it right here. It's got the berry in it. I want to say it's a little tart, but it's not like super tart. The sourness isn't there, obviously, because it's not like sour phase berry. But I think I understand now why I say the phase berry has its own sour flavor, because I feel like it's an abundance of berry, which gives it that tartness, which amplifies the sourness, if that makes any sense. So, all right, on to the next one. So how long does BOGO usually last? So BOGO usually lasts roughly a week. Roughly a week from my experience. You're going to get BOGO to last, and then possibly they will extend it. They've never cut it dry. They've never just stopped it early for whatever reason. I don't think they will. I don't think they should. I don't see any reason they will. But it does last up to a week, and sometimes they extend it a day or two extra. maybe even more than that. So the thing about that also is sometimes when they extend it, they add new flavors. So you might make a purchase now because BOGO just started. Whereas in 3 days, 4 days, they might add new flavors. They might add one flavor. They might add two flavors. You never know. G Fuel, you never know what they do. And honestly, kudos for them to not, spoil and release everything ahead of time, because that's where their money comes from, People like me, that I'll make an order and I'm like, man, I really wanted them gummy sharks. So once they release it, 4 days later in a BOGO, guess what? I'm going to order another BOGO. So it is what it is on that one. Now, how many flavors usually are in BOGO? That's another question probably that will get asked. Up to around 20 different flavors. I've seen roughly 15 to 20 different flavors incorporated, and some of them do sell out in the first day. Some of them last the whole time. And again, some flavors get restocked during BOGO. Like they're sold out completely, and then they'll just get restocked during BOGO. So definitely be on the lookout for that one. So the next one is going to be, what kind of BOGOs happen? So BOGOs happen, any kind of BOGOs actually now. So there was one time where I seen collector's box BOGOs. There's one time where I seen starter kit BOGOs. And then there's times where I've seen, obviously, tub BOGOs, which is what they normally do, is tub BOGOs. Sorry if it's really loud. We got construction happening over here. They're building stuff. So yeah, I've seen collector's boxes, starter kits, tubs. But recently, in the last 2 to 3 months, I've seen a BOGO that had every one of them. Every one of them. You buy one, you get one free. You could get a collector's box. You could get a tub with the collector's box if you didn't want another collector's box. Obviously, how BOGOs work is you have to purchase the most expensive thing, and then you get the cheapest thing for free. So that's how it would be. Normally, if it's a tub BOGO, they're the same price. You know what I mean? So at that point, you don't have to really worry about it. But in this specific BOGO that happened, they ended up doing collector's boxes, starter kits, and tubs, all of them together, which was pretty interesting, which is pretty cool. But that also at the same time really eats up a lot of people's wallets and pockets, especially when they do that and then they're planning to drop a bunch of extra stuff, because I'm pretty sure right after that's whenever all the Spider-Man stuff dropped, and there was a few other things that dropped in between that. So it is what it is. Definitely be on the lookout for that. Is there a limit to BOGO? Can I only purchase so much? The answer to that is no. We should all know this. G Fuel loves their money. We all love their money. Making money off strangers is how this world is ran. You know that. I know that. So, no. Purchase away, order as many as you'd like, and always take advantage of it. Always take advantage of it, which is going to lead me into my next thing of saying sometimes there's extra additives on it. And what I mean by that is, for example, I ended up getting, my last BOGO, I ended up getting 4 tubs, right? And because I ordered 4 tubs and the order was over $75, shipping was also free. So not only did I get my 4 tubs for $75 or 70, yeah, but I also got free shipping and stuff. You know what I mean? So I got free shipping. I just had to pay for tax and I had to pay for the tubs. So not only did I get 2 tubs for free, but also dodged shipping because of that. Now they're doing protein puffs with, an order over $35, which again, more incentive to order. They might do cups with an order over $35. So again, if that's added on to the BOGO, then there you have it. So that's so much more incentive to order. I mean, I can't express how good it feels getting 4 tubs of G Fuel for under $80. Like that's less than $20 a tub. So that's awesome. And always remember, if you want to keep up to date with any BOGOs that's going to happen, follow G Fuel on X, which is known as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all their social medias. They definitely have every social media almost that you can think of. And they do post every day. So if you ever want to stay up to date with them, like truly, because I know that I don't do up to date all the time. I try to space my content out, like on what's new on G Fuel, just because I don't want to every day make a video like, hey, this is coming out. Hey, this is coming out. So if you ever want to stay up to date with G Fuel, make sure you get a hold of them and follow them everywhere on their social medias, and they will be able to help you out tremendously. I need another drink. All right. So I think the last thing I really have to talk about, which isn't really needed to be talked about or discussed, but why not? U.S. only or worldwide? So from my understanding, the BOGOs will always be worldwide unless you're trying to get things that include U.S. shipping only. For example, like if you was to try to get 2 tubs and 2 collector's boxes with that one that I was talking about that included the boxes, the tubs, and the starter kits. If you was to get 2 tubs and 2 collector's boxes at that point, and you lived in, let's just say, Australia, but the boxes was Marvel or something else that's locked to the U.S. You know what I mean? You can't ship Marvel. That's why, U.S. That's why G Fuel don't ship certain items outside, is because of licensing and rights. So that's the only way that your BOGO is really going to be locked outside of U.S. is if you have items in it that doesn't ship outside of the U.S. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's not really needed to be discussed, but just in case anybody wanted to ask the question, that's kind of what this video was about. It was about as many questions as I personally can come up with about maybe what includes, during BOGO, what BOGO is about, and all the questions that I've already answered. So that's pretty much the conclusion of the video. And if anybody else has any other questions, please feel free to let me know. I want to know all the questions in the comments below. So drop them below. So I appreciate the hell out of every one of you. Until next time, this has been your boy King Mo, and all of your little doodle buddies everywhere on the cup, and a loud barking doggy. Peace. Much love. Take care.